Traders, stop overreacting to the bearish propaganda and pay attention to the charts. In today's video, I'm going to show you why this fear is lining up with a key higher time frame zone, and why Bitcoin's reaction here is not random, and why Ethereum is quietly setting up for something that could turn into a real trade, if price behaves the right way, of course. Now, I am not taking blind entries. I am not guessing bottoms. But there is a structure forming right now that tells me risk is starting to shift. And if we get confirmation, there's a very clean way to go about this. So in this video, I'm going to walk you through what needs to happen before I can even consider a trade, where I'd look for confirmation, and why patience here matters more than being early. So let's get into it step by step, starting from the higher time frames. Let's go! Stop now, strategy hopping every 5 seconds. Here's the thing. As always, I'm running a fully public trade challenge. I'm trying to grow an account from $10,000 to $100,000. All trades are taken on WeX, and all the trades are logged on a platform called Profits Precision. Everything is on that channel, and every update that I share is live inside my Telegram channel. Make sure that you check this out, people. Now, before we get into the charts, we have to talk about something here. We need to get into the macro because today's headlines add fuel to this setup. First, President Trump, that's right, folks, just signed an executive order that's current to cryptocurrencies, removing capital gains tax pressure this year. Whether you agree with this or not, that's a major signal for the market. Let's take a quick listen, shall we?
This executive order is the fuck around and find out order, also known as the FAFO. This order is for everyone who fucked around and will now find out.
Hold it. This is a good one. Is everybody listening?
This executive order.
Right. That's right, folks. I'm going to put a tariff on you too while I'm at it. Anyway, right. So that's a big deal, man. Also, at the same time, Kathy Wood, we all love Kathy Wood. She said live on CNBC that Bitcoin's bottom is in and that the next phase could turn parabolic. Now look, she's said this before. We could take a quick listen for a couple of seconds.
We didn't have much of an upcycle by Bitcoin standards, so we think we're pretty well through the down cycle here.
Yeah, I know. Look, we've heard this all before. It's good that these people are coming out now. I mean, they really need to get the retail to come out now and help support their positions. But the thing is, at least they're doing it near a bottom and not a top, right? Again, not something to blindly trade, but something to respect in terms of long-term perspective. And then we have this, right? So one of Russia's largest banking institutions, Savcombank, I don't know if you're pronouncing that right, just announced they will accept Bitcoin as collateral for loans. Great. All right, I guess a Russian banking system. All right, good to know. So while fear is extreme on the charts, adoption, acceptance, and long-term conviction continue to expand in the background. That's why this moment matters, and that's why I'm paying attention to structure, not the noise. So let's get into the chart, shall we? We will begin with the weekly time frame. Here is what really matters right now. The fear and greed index is sitting in extreme fear. Take a look at this. This is what we saw, that spike overnight where it went to 59K, and now we're what, like 6,000 or 7,000 points higher or whatever it is? I mean, that's extreme. A lot of people got banged out of their positions. Every single time we've seen extreme fear at this level previously, it has marked bear market lows, not tops. After those fear zones, Bitcoin just wasn't just going to bounce. It wasn't just a simple little bounce. It rallied aggressively. This happened 3 times previously. Now, structure-wise, you might say, this doesn't feel the same way. Price is still bearish. And you know what? That's fair. But right now, I'm not comparing structure. I'm comparing fear and price together. Fear is extreme. So you need to pay attention to that. Now, moving along here, let's take a look at the daily time frame. All right, and here it is. I've been talking about this for a while now, and I've been clear in previous videos. The 64,000 to 60,000 zone is a weekly bullish order block, and look, we tapped it, people. We tapped it and reversed hard. This isn't a random support. This is a level where large positions were previously built. And look at this move, right? Bitcoin tapped right into it, and then we had a swift upward move. This is not random. This was precise. If this level wasn't important, we wouldn't see this type of response. And honestly, if this isn't shouting a bullish reaction, I don't know what is. So this scenario, you see, this scenario on the right-hand side here, this is a likely scenario. Keep that in mind. Now, before we get into the 4-hour time frame, I want to show you this. So we have here all my trades, just so you know, they're all taken on the Profits Precision. They're all tracked on the Profits Precision platform, and everything is updated in my Telegram channel, okay? So you want to make sure you're in there, and keep in mind, YouTube is for the structure. This is where we basically outline the trades, and this is where we give you some general details. But Telegram is where we give you all the information when trades are taken. You see all the orders, everything else, all the details you need to know. All right, so now moving along, let's take a look at the Bitcoin 4-hour time frame. This is where we look for a confirmation. Now, during the entire sell-off, Bitcoin was basically selling off with no real pullbacks, no retracements, just lower lows and lower lows. And that was it. But once price hit that $60,000 level, inside that weekly bullish order block, we saw the first retracement, and it was sharp. That is a big deal because that really highlights that major level. This pullback is not happening at 80K. It's not 90K. It's exactly where the higher time frame demand sits. From here, the market behavior has changed. Right now, the nearest drawn liquidity sits around the $96,000 area. I'm not talking about months ahead. I'm talking about where liquidity has shifted structurally. That gives us some sort of objective, and that gives us opportunity. Now, let's move along to Ethereum. We're going to begin here with the daily time frame. So here it is. Ethereum has been consolidating after the continuous sell-off. Price was weak, slow, compressed. But look, we talked about this level in yesterday's video, right into that bullish order block at 1876. That move was manipulation, not continuation. So we had the consolidation first, as you could see, these sluggish candles, right? And then a sweep into the long-term support. Now, from here, the next phase we want to see is the actual price moving higher off of this base as we see the shorts essentially get squeezed out of their position, because that is what's going to motivate this type of price structure that we're anticipating here. Now, let's move along to the 4-hour time frame, and we get more of a precise picture here. So this is where the actual trade idea forms on the 4-hour chart. You can see it clearly here. Price created liquidity during the bearish move, right? You see it represented by these lines. Then it tapped the long-term support. Now, the structure is beginning to shift. Now, I am not taking any type of blind trade here, right? The process is simple. First, confirmation that the weekly bullish order block it manages to hold, which means we need to see a pullback into that order block. And that process is now in play as we speak. From there, I want to wait for a retracement, and I want price to come back. I want it to prove the support and then continue higher. As you see, this chart shows you the blueprint. It's right in front of you. Only after that retracement do I look for the long entry. I'm not guessing. I am not chasing. I am not reacting to anything. The structure will do its job. And as always, if and when I take this trade, I will update everything in my Telegram channel, so you will know all the details. So I hope you're in there. Now, hold on a second, people. So here's the thing. Quick update on the trade challenge. I want to update you on that real quick so we know what's going on. Hold on. Let me show you the right slide here. All right. So as you know, I'm running a fully public trade challenge. I'm growing the account from $10,000 to $100,000. And this is not high frequency. I'm not taking day trades all over the place. I'm not reacting emotionally. I'm waiting for clean setups, and I'm taking trades as they should be taken, right? I'm following a plan. All these ideas, all of them, are actually taken on the WeX platform. Let me show you that in case you haven't seen it yet, right? They're all on there. And when this is a very good platform because there's no nonsense, especially when markets are moving fast, right? And once the trades are taken, everything is tracked in the Profits Precision platform, which I show you here. It's a great journaling platform. You should definitely check that out. All the wins, all the losses, everything. It's all there. No cherry picking, no fake ideas, none of that. Just real data, real trades, real accountability. And this is exactly how I want the trade challenge to be run, right? WeX for the trades, Profits Precision for the tracking, and patience over impulse. All the trades, again, like I said, are shared in the free Telegram channel. So if you're not in there, I don't know what you're waiting for, right? So you're seeing this process unfold in real time, not in hindsight. Now, I'm going to wrap it up here. If you found this helpful and you enjoyed this, I hope you can share this with a friend, someone that can use this as well. Make sure you check the links in the description because that's where you'll find the Telegram. That's where you'll find all the trade ideas, everything inside of there. And also, you want to make sure that you check out the WeX platform because, again, you will find it very helpful. Now, people, everything is going to be tracked, like I said, in the Profits Precision platform, and all these links are in the description. Do me a favor. Leave me a comment. Say hello. Let me know if you agree or not agree because I look at the comments and I love to hear other people's perspectives. So other than that, people, be patient. Take it easy. Take it slow. Don't get sucked into the propaganda and make sure you watch for the new trade idea. I will see you in the next one.